Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Queen of Queens Tarot. I hope everyone is feeling safe, is feeling well, and is experiencing a little bit of comfort with everything on. So, yeah, you guys, today's reading is going to be when will you be in a relationship? So, we're going to get some tarot, we're going to get some oracles to see when you guys will be in a relationship. We're also going to look into the timing and the major themes that are going to be coming up for you guys when you enter this relationship with this oracle that I have pre-shuffled here for you guys. And we are also going to get a little bit of advice or specific advice at the end. The whole reading, honestly though, it is advice heavy. So if that's not your thing, then definitely maybe one of the other vids might interest you. But yeah, we are gonna get a little bit of specific advice for you guys at the end. And yeah, we're gonna look and see when you guys are gonna be in a relationship. So yeah. I do have three piles available for you guys for this reading. For my group one here, we have the Moonstone. For my group two, we have the Cherry Quartz. And for my group three, we do have this Angel Oral Quartz. So you guys can choose based upon the number. You can choose based upon the crystal. You can even choose based upon the color of the crystal. It's all about what you feel most drawn to and what you feel has a message for you. So yeah, you guys, I am super duper excited to be reading for you, and I will see you guys at your read. Hi, group one. Welcome to your reading. So, this reading is for everyone who chose this Moonstone in the Mirror card. So, this is going to be you guys' reading for when will you be in a relationship plus timing and advice. So, we're going to look at the current energy you guys are in when it comes to relationships with this card here. We're going to pull some tarot. We are going to get some oracle, and we're also going to look into the timing, and we're also going to get some advice for you guys when it comes to your love life. All right. So yeah. Before I pop into the reading group one, I do want to let you guys know that I am open for personal. So if y'all want to book with me, the link to do so is in the description box. Also, if you guys are wanting to keep up with the Queen of Queens Tarot, definitely refer to the community tab. You guys can also follow us on Instagram where I do post pick a card content. All right, group one, let's go ahead and take our deep breath. Okay, and we're going to pop right on in. So we're going to start with you guys' current energy. We have mirror here. It says mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, and we have introspection. So I feel like for a lot of you guys with this mirror energy, I feel like currently you are in an energy where that's what relationships are doing for you. Relationships are a reflection for you. They're reflecting both, the good qualities in you, and they are also reflecting, you know, some of you guys' shadow qualities or things about yourself as well that you could be unwilling to confront, or you could just, be kind of blind to as well. So I am getting that for you guys. I feel like you guys are learning a lot of lessons through relationships, or have learned a lot of lessons through relationships. I also feel like the self image is really sticking out to me. Just the mirror energy is making me think of Venus in general. It's making me think of Libra energy. Some of you guys could be Venusian, or you have heavy Libra energy or seventh house placements in your chart, but it does feel like you are learning a lot about being with someone, being in a relationship with someone, and you're learning how a lot of that does stem and come from your own beliefs and your own feelings about yourself, your own values, and your own, the way that you do value yourself with that self image energy. Um, yeah, I do see relationships being mirrors for you guys. Maybe, yeah, maybe relationships have reflected you guys' wounding to some capacity. I feel like relationships have been sites of introspection for y'all to help you realize where you could be operating from your wound, and where you're operating not from your heart, but from your fears, your insecurities, your anxieties, your phobias, your the shoulds, the pressures that you feel, as opposed to truly what's in your heart, what feels right, what brings you peace, what fills you with satisfaction and contentment. So yeah. Um so yeah, that is the current energy that I do see you guys being in for my group one when it comes to love and relationships. I do want to let you guys know that this reading is going to be quite um advice heavy. So definitely, if you are interested, just keep an open mind, be open to whatever messages that come up. I do know that this is a general reading, but I am trying to get as much clarity. Yeah, it's fine. I want to get as much clarity for you guys as I can. All right, and I want to be honest too, and that might mean me saying something that you guys might not be comfortable with, but I do hope that it'll be okay. All right. So let's see, Spirit. When will Group One be in a relationship? Spirit, when will Group One be in a relationship? When will Group One be in a relationship? We have the Knight of Swords. We have Strength. Spirit, when will Group One be in a relationship? We have the Four of Pentacles. Spirit, when will Group One be in a relationship? We have the Two of Wands. Spirit, can you clarify the Knight of Swords? We have the Three of Cups. Spirit, can you clarify Strength? We have the Four of Wands. Right. Spirit, can you clarify the Four of Pentacles? We have the Ten of Cups. And one more. We have the Four of Swords. Back of the deck, we have the Lovers. So, um, Leo season, Gemini season could be significant, or they are sticking out. Or you could be a Leo or Gemini, or involved with a Leo or Gemini, or will be dating a Leo or Gemini. So, okay, what I'm getting for you, Group One, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be in a relationship sooner than you think. But I feel like a part of the energy is the Nine of Swords to me is directing or focusing your energy on the right things in the right situations. So, and it's also being decisive about the sort of action that you're wanting and what it is essentially that you're wanting to, whatever it is that you're wanting. So, I feel for my Group One, I feel like you guys need to get back out there with this Three of Cups energy. I feel like you guys need to get outside, and really connect with people. I feel like, I don't know, maybe some of you guys with this Four of Swords energy, you've been like healing, recalibrating, and getting yourself to a point where you feel like you want to open back up again, or like you want to, explore with that Two of Wands energy. I feel like you will know when you have reached that point, but I feel for most of you guys that you have reached that point, but it's time to start making plans. It's time to start going out and like experiencing life for my Group One. I really am getting that. Three of Cups and Four of Wands are very like um high spirits, fun, partying sort of energy. And I do feel that here for my Group One. Like, you guys had to get out and like connect with people and allow for yourself to be seen as well is what I'm getting from my group one. Because I do feel with the Four of Pentacles, a lot of you guys could be holding yourself or your energy back. There could be a focus or emphasis for you on family, which I do think is important with the Ten of Cups energy. But I just feel that for my group one, you guys, maybe there could be, maybe some of you guys have some sort of limits or restrictions. I want to give like room for that. But for a lot of y'all here, I'm like, you can be in a relationship soon. I'm getting like the energy of you can be in a relationship sooner than you think or anticipate, or it doesn't have to be as hard, but it does require action from y'all, especially with this for the Nine of Swords to be the first card to come out. It requires some sort of action, pursuit, going towards it with this Knight of Swords energy. I also feel too when it comes to relationships, connecting with people, there does need to be a comfort with um being okay with releasing and letting go of things when they don't turn out the way that you thought they would. And I'm hearing with that strength energy or resilience, like especially with the strength energy, maybe some of you guys have been maybe you've been in the gym, you've been working on your body to some degree with the strength energy. I feel, yeah, when you feel very confident, yeah, that's what I'm getting to. When you feel very confident, when you feel very strong, self assured, when you feel like just very like you have something to offer, I also feel that's when you guys will be in a relationship as well. But there is something with the Two of Wands about pursuing, even in this Four of Pentacles. It's like she has all these material things and all these riches to herself, but she's because she is like wanting to keep to herself. This is cutting her off from the party, the world with this Four of Pentacles energy, and I do feel that for my group one. Somehow, some way, I don't know, but somehow, some way, it does feel. I don't know what specific avenue you can take, but somehow, some way, it does feel like there is a need for you guys to put yourself back out there, get your energy out there, allow people to see you, allow people to connect with you in some way, do things that you, with the Four Wands, that you enjoy, that uplift you. Go out with your friends as well with this Three of Cups energy. Make more time for, I want to say, just fun and enjoyment as well for my group one. I feel like that's super duper important. Yeah, we have the Lovers, the Queen of Wands, and Judgment. I feel like you guys will be in a relationship. Yeah, it's the Queen of Wands energy when you are like really enjoying yourselves, you're having fun. Um, yeah, Six of Wands, there's a focus, there's an emphasis on you. And that makes sense with this mirror energy. Because I do feel that for a lot of you guys, a lot of your relationships, maybe there has been so much of a focus or emphasis on the other person. But I feel like you will find your person with this lover's energy when there's a focus and an emphasis on you. And with the Queen of Wands, you're doing things daily to like beautify your life, make your life happy, um, bring that fulfillment, upliftment, that fun, that joy, excitement, that color with the Queen of Wands to your life. Yeah, you guys, I feel like that's you guys' biggest stepping stone. You have to be the one to bring that color, fun, enjoyment into your life, and that making you attractive, and that attracting your person, and it's just the right energy, especially too with the Queen of Wands and the Lovers. You're being in aligned energy with bringing that person into your life. I've seen a lover's moment with the lover's energy coming in for you guys, but a lover's moment, like you never know when a lover's moment is happening. That happens when you are truly caught up in your life. You're being yourself. You're enjoying it too. So you have the Ace of Swords here, the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and Death. Some of you guys, when you be in a relationship, when you walk away or release or let go of some sort of dynamic, that with the Ten of Cups is it's a happy ending, but it's an ending. Something has run its course, something has wrapped up. And some of you guys, you have to accept that. Um, if you're wanting something new to come in, you're having to accept it too, because with this Eight of Cups, you're needing the space in the room for with this Nine of Cups, this personal fulfillment, this wish fulfillment to come in. For you guys, holding on to something with the Four of Pentacles is keeping you back from that emotional fulfillment. because you're always in a state of suspense. You don't know whether or not this is going to land. Some of you guys, yeah, you finding a healthy or happy relationship requires truly making a true break with the Eight of Cups from something that no longer serves you. And yeah, the Nine of Cups, this is like being in that energy of fulfillment, happiness, of being full. So when your person does come into your life, they bring you overflow instead of them trying to be the one to fill your cup, bring you that satisfaction. Because I do feel your person will, but they can't give you all of it. There's something already that you have to have within yourself from our group one. I do feel that. Maybe some of you guys have already gotten these messages. I'm hearing like, okay, if you already feel like you're moving in alignment, just I'm hearing for you guys to stay the course. But for others of you, I feel like there have been like hard decisions and necessary decisions that you guys need to make. That's what I'm getting to. When it comes to a past situation, it needs to be, if it happens, that's okay. If it doesn't happen, that's still okay. And like for real. Spirit, when will group one be in a relationship? When will group one be in a relationship? But it's going to be after some sort of deep growth or transformation, some sort of soul searching. When you guys are feeling strong mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. When you know who you are and what you want with this Nine of Cups energy. You're not afraid as well with this Ace of Swords to say it, express it, communicate it, stand firm on it, be true about it, about what it is that you feel, what it is that you want. Okay. Spirit, what else for my group one? Spirit, when will group one be in a relationship? We have just fell off the turnip truck. It says naivety, obliviousness, inexperience, gullibility, study, and apprenticeship needed. We have there's more than one way to skin a cat, breakthrough, solution, originality, receptivity, and faith. You have two peas in a pod. Lovely. It says soul partnership, resonance, true love, mirror match, blessings, and life mate. And we have stumping grounds here, origin, nostalgia, memories, tradition, tribute, visit, and past connection. Once again, there needs to be some sort of peace made with some sort of past connection. It truly has to be. If this happens, this would be lovely and wonderful. If it doesn't happen, two peas in a pod, love is still in my cards. Love is still something that is afforded to me, whether it be with this person or another person. Yeah, we have come to Jesus, truthful communication, integrity, divine intervention, surrender, and reconciliation. There has to be some sort of surrender, acceptance. Okay. We have just fell off the turnip truck here. I feel like some of you guys need more experience when it comes to love or relationships, and also more willing to learn because I'm picking up on like a little bit of a know-it-all sort of disposition, or like I know what it is that I want, or it's like I know what it is that I want. I know there could be a certain mindset or a certain ideal that you guys feel like you want or think that is the right thing for you. but I'm getting no. There could also be short sighted beliefs or ideologies that are undergirding you guys' mindset and beliefs when it comes to relationships. Those have to be worked through. I actually want to see what this energy is. There's also something about not allowing for yourself to be so naive and gullible. And I feel for a lot of you guys, that is through your communication with the Ace of Swords. It's not good for you to like if you can pick up on someone, fine. But it's best when those intuitions are matched with clear, direct communication. Spirit, can you clarify? I just fell off the turnip truck for my group one. We have the Fool, which is a the Fool is also too about throwing yourself out there or just putting yourself out there with the Fool energy too. But there could be I keep getting that, you guys. There could be misguided things, um, messages that you guys have picked up on that you want them to be true. But if you want a real relationship, they can't be true and you wouldn't want for them to be true. That's what I'm getting from our group one. Yeah, there's more than one way to skin a cat. I feel like you guys will be in a relationship when some sort of breakthrough comes through as well. Some sort of different perspective, looking at things differently. Once again, it does have to be some sort of peace made with a past connection because something is keeping you guys in the past. It's keeping you nostalgic. It's making you focus on the memories. You need to be in the present. With the lover's energy is always present. You can't have a lover's moment if you are in the past. You have to be in the present. You have to be right here, right now in your energy. There are some lessons too that you guys need to learn. And I do feel around maybe relating with others with the Ace of Swords, communicating with others with the Ace of Swords, moving with a source, a sort of clarity in your relationships and sureness in your relationships. All right, Spirit, when will group one be in a relationship? We have ego, we have manipulation. Okay. Spirit, when will group one be in a relationship? So that's that control energy that we were talking about. We have wild card here. We have healing. We have deja vu, communication, and unfinished business. So there is a way that you guys are communicating in your relationship that with this deja vu energy, you're going to keep running into the same type of relationships. You're going to keep running into the same type of situations because you are you're buying into it. You are continuing to proliferate it with that deja vu energy. Um I also feel once again there needs to be some sort of peace made with some sort of past connection in order for you to move forward. We have manipulation here and ego. So you have to work through the way that you do manipulate, pull strings, or otherwise sidestep, um, cajole, um, you have to work on or otherwise go under, over, around actually confronting what it is that you feel and what it is that you think. This is an egoic behavior pattern for you guys with this ego energy coming out. This is a way for you to feel in control or maintain control, but it's not a way for you to actually get involved with and truly connect with a person in the way that you guys are saying that you're wanting to, right? Um, Maybe you are acting like this because you feel like it's protective. I feel like a lot of you guys are picking up on some really negative with this 15 energy manipulation. This is the energy of like, okay, I'm going to figure out how to get them before they get me. You can do that if you want to, but you're not going to find a real relationship. You're not going to find somebody who you really love and who really loves you. You're not going to find somebody who you feel safe with and who also feels safe with you. So if love is something that you truly want, try to get away from the manipulation energy. Try to get away from the control tactics, the power plays, those sorts of dynamics, because they are never going to create the conditions for love to happen. It can be one thing for you to be mindful and to realize when somebody is playing on your top and to realize when a situation is not working for you. But that doesn't mean that you need to, that means you need to remove yourself. That doesn't mean you need to buy into it. That doesn't mean you need to get this person back. That means you need to move your energy away. That means you need to get uninvolved with this person unless you want their toxicity, their mucky energy to leak onto you. And I'm really getting that from our group one. Um, there is considerable amount of healing that does need to be done with this healing energy. And I feel like a lot of you guys have been saying that you are healing. There are things that you are sidestepping. There are things that you are ignoring. There are things that you are buying into that you think are going to make you stronger. But actually, real strength with the strength energy is being able to put whatever it is that you feel on the line and say whatever it is that you feel on the line and move accordingly. So if I say, tell someone that I want a relationship and they start to act like they they're moving in any way that says that they don't want that, instead of trying to convince them, cajole, manipulate, persuade, or bend their will in some way, accept it and move on. Okay. I do feel like that's super duper important for group one. We have forgiveness here. There could be a need as well for you guys to forgive yourself. Okay. To forgive yourself for past relationships and past situations. I mean, you can't know what you don't know. You can't do what you haven't yet been exposed to. You can't make a decision with information that you didn't yet have. So I feel like it's super duper important for you guys to forgive yourself because that's where a lot of this energy is coming from. A lot of this, okay, well, I'll never get God again. Nobody's going to manipulate me again. Nobody's going to put me in a position where I'll be disempowered again. A lot of that is stemming from you guys is wanting to protect yourself with that ego energy, not wanting to be hurt again. But love is one of those things where if you want it for real, you have to put yourself in a position where you're going to be vulnerable. You have to trust yourself, you know, when it comes to who you are going to allow to be, who you're going to allow yourself to be vulnerable with. And also own your own vulnerability. Nobody can or should make you feel bad about your feelings. And I know that's easier said than done. But try to own it. This is the way that I feel. If if on the other side of that, somebody responds in a way that's flippant or it goes against, how it is that you feeling, that shows you who they are. That shows you why they are not a safe place for you in the first place. It should be something that is welcome and embraced, but not being vulnerable, not being open and honest. You're not gonna get a person who can meet you there. You're gonna get a person who you have to continue playing all these games with, doing all this underhanded stuff. It's just so much work. Whereas being with someone where you could just talk straight to them and you could just communicate with them and be open and honest with them. But in order for that to happen, you have to give yourself the space to be vulnerable and own it. Okay. I do feel that for my group one. And I know it's not easy, y'all, but it's so worth it. And you're not going to find the person that can really meet you there and really hold you unless you first take that step. Like I said, if they respond flippantly or any way outside of, how you are feeling, that's telling you who that person is that's telling you that they are not safe. But you're going to have to do that. You're going to have to come from the heart if you are wanting to be in a real relationship. And like you guys, it's so nice when you are so scared, you're so terrified, but you do it anyway, and a person embraces you. It's so nice. It's so nice to feel loved. It's so nice to feel like, oh my God, this person can hold me. But you will never know if you don't try. And I do feel that for my group one, a lot of you guys is a lot of your like that grip and control and behavior is because you don't want to be hurt again. It's because there's a fear of trying and what's on the other side of trying. But it's so worth it, y'all. I just do feel that for my group one. Okay. Now let's see, you guys. We're gonna look at the. I do also feel with wild card too for my group one. I feel something coming out of the blue or something coming like I'm hearing out of the woodwork, especially with the strength like this Leo energy. Like I promise y'all, like I'm really getting that energy. But it's really gonna take you guys really going through that healing process and not just saying it, but really getting to the root and really, taking a real good look at yourself with this mirror energy. Okay. Um, so let's look at the timing here for you guys. So, oh wait, I got these in reverse. All right, so we have Sagittarius here. It says find a new meaning. 9 weeks, 9 months. We have Libra here. Enjoy your time. 7 weeks, 7 months. I could have a lot of Sag and Libra energy watching this. We have times of life. You reflect the world reflects you. That is so interesting with this mirror. You reflect the world reflects you. That's what I was getting for my group one. When will you guys be in a relationship? When when the relationship that you are choosing, or rather when you're choosing relationships that reflect how good you feel about yourself, how worthy you feel about yourself, relationships that reflect the best for you. I really am getting that from my group one. Okay, and that really can happen right now for my group one, or more immediate than you guys are thinking. But I do feel with the Sagittarius energy, there is a need for some soul searching, and there also is a need with this Libra energy to really enjoy. It's like this making me think of this Venus energy. Enjoy whatever state of life that you are in, wherever you are at. If you're super super single, enjoy being super super single, because you guys do have a relationship coming in the cards, and you guys are giving me just the type of energy where even when single you might complain, even when in a relationship you might complain. So enjoy both energies, okay, because they can change, and I do feel they will change here for my group one. We have apocalypses here. We have arrows here. We have the kiss, and we have the hunter. So I drew these for like major themes for when you guys will know when you will be in a relationship. Apocalypses, I'm getting something totally changing about your life. I really am getting that for my group one. So this makes me feel like some sort of baby, can you hear me there? Some sort of breakdown, separation, like your life looks totally is going to be looking totally different from how it looks now. Thank you, baby. Um, let's see. It says removing the veil of deception. It says apocalypse indicates a particularly painful time, one that unfolds when two disparate dynamics occur simultaneously, pulling the psyche in seemingly opposing directions. The first is a lifting of the veil. This means truths that have been kept in the dark are revealed, seen, and unearthed. No matter how relieving it is to witness them come into the light, an element of despair and grief follows. The second dynamic is the regeneration that comes from the wreckage of the revealed truth. The old narrative breaks and a new story forms. Apocalypse's energy is similar to a forest fire's devastation for the sake of regeneration. The veil lifts and we see who and what has been hiding. From the nakedness of the truth, a child is born. Have faith in the process. Hold on to your center. That is the only way. So I'm really getting that It says the unknown becomes known and guides the way. So it feels like this could be something that you guys were blind to. This could be also be a way, like it feels like this is a way of approaching relationships that is quite normal to you guys. But healthy relationships do not move like this. Healthy relationships, there is no manipulation involved because there doesn't have to be. You can literally go to that person and tell them how you feel, what's on your heart, and you can trust that this person is going to hold space for you. They're going to be open with you. They're going to be understanding. There is a sense of compassion there between the both of y'all, where this person is not going to, where you don't feel like this person is going to shut you out, or you don't feel so much pressure. Okay. And I do feel that from our group one. There's a way of relating. That manipulation is so embedded in you guys' way of relating with others that it feels like you would really have to learn a different way on how to meet your needs and how to communicate your needs and how to express your needs. And I do feel like that's going to require, yeah, loads of soul searching here for y'all. But I do feel that from our group one. We have arrows here too. So I feel when you guys will be in a relationship, you're gonna be feeling arrows is making me think of like very sexy energy, and you guys being quite feeling quite powerful, feeling quite like that's what I'm getting with that strength energy. You feel strong, you feel sexy, like you feel like I don't know if you guys have been working on your body. It's making me think of this the strength card from the affirmators, where it's like you are going through a difficult period of your time right now, but typically, on the other side of that, you come out. There was a I don't know. It's something that they say in there where it's like you have like a six pack, but it's like better hair and just like an overall stronger sense of self. But that's what I'm getting for y'all. Like, I just feel like, look, strength right here. It says, enjoy your battles, whatever they are, because you're guaranteed to come through them stronger, brighter, and more compassionate. And based on what I know of mythology, probably with gray hair and a six pack. And that's kind of what I'm getting with y'all. I feel like I'm seeing physical changes, but I'm also seeing character building for you guys as well. Like stronger, brighter, and more compassionate. I feel like I'm hearing Janae Aiko, I gotta make my heart break. I do kind of feel that for you guys. You have to confront your feelings for real and like be honest about how you feel. And also I'm hearing struggle through that for my group one. So you guys can be stronger, brighter, have more compassion, have a bigger heart, and be able to move from that big heart energy. We have the kiss here. I the kiss with two peas in a pod. I just feel this for you, group one. Wherever your journey is, wherever life is taking you, I do just feel that you are destined to be in a relationship with this kiss energy. But something about you guys, you have this hunter energy. You have to go get it. You have to pursue it. You have to be much more open for it. You guys don't work. I feel like it's really easy for your ego to maybe sit back, I want to say, and pull strings and like try to manipulate the situation and try to, you know, persuade or kind of bend the situation to to you. But I feel like you guys get the most and you get the most rewarding situation out of going with this hunter energy. You being in that hunter energy, you being like open, you being willing to pursue and go towards your desires, you being like head on about it, not manipulating, not cajoling, like not doing underhanded things, but just going for it. I do feel that for my group one so strongly. Okay. All right, Spirit. Any final messages for group one? Spirit, any final messages for group one? Whoa, whoa. This is a little long, but I feel like you needed to be. Spirit, any final messages for group one? Any final messages for group one? You have surrendered to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. You have surrendered stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. And we also have Surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. And on the back of the deck, we have surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. All right, group one. So that is what I have for you guys. I do hope that resonates for you, group one. I do hope that brought you guys some clarity, some insight, and some guidance when it comes to your situation. I do want to thank both my spiritual team and your spiritual team for helping me to channel this message for you guys. I do hope that you guys like it. If you do, definitely leave me a like, leave me a comment down below letting me know how it resonates for you guys because I would love to know. And definitely consider subscribing to the channel if you guys like me and my energy because I would love to have you guys here. If there are any other readings that you guys are interested, definitely check those out for me. If there are any personal readings or any sort of energy exchange that you guys might want to engage in, all the information is located in the description box down below. I want to say thank you again, Group 1, for letting me read you guys. And I'll talk to y'all soon, okay? Bye. Hi, Group 2. Welcome to your reading. So this reading is for everyone who chose this cherry quartz. So this is going to be you guys' reading for when will you be in a relationship, plus timing and advice. So we're going to look into the current energy with this card here. We're going to pull some tarot. We're going to get some oracle to see when you guys will be in a relationship. And then we're also going to look into the timing as well. And also any major themes. And we're also going to get some advice for you guys at the end of this reading as well. So yeah, before I pop into the reading, group two, I do want to let you guys know that I am open for personal. So if you guys would like to book with me, the link to do so is in the description box. Also, if you guys are wanting to keep up with the Queen of Queens Tarot, definitely refer to the community tab. You guys can also follow us on Instagram where I do post pick a card content. All right, group two, let's go ahead and take our deep breath. All right, so let's go ahead, group two, and pop right on in. You guys did get healthy choices, and it says making healthy choices in love and in life, self love, self care, and being happier. So I love this energy for you, group two. I just, I know y'all gonna hate for me to say group two, but I just really do feel that for y'all, it's just a matter of time. Like I know that could be irritating to hear, but I just really do feel that for you, group two. It's just a matter of time. Because healthy choices makes me feel for this to come out. This is saying that you guys are in the right energy. It feels like you are doing what it is that you need to do. It feels like you are truly, you know, trying to make yourself happy and do really good things for yourself. You're trying to fill yourself up. Um, Even this energy makes me feel like she just feels like so abundant. And I do feel that from our group one, you guys are in that abundant energy, in a very attractive energy. So I just feel that from our group one, it's just, it's like, it truly is just a matter of time. It's just, for some of you guys, like you and your person being in the right place at the right moment. Um, some of y'all, just acting at the right moment. But I really just feel that from our group one, it's just a matter of time. From our group two, it's just a matter of time. Okay, with the healthy choices energy, and I love this for you guys. I'm super proud of you guys. It's not easy to make healthy choices for yourself. It's, you know, we see a lot of people running from doing it because of the difficulty with in doing it. But it's so rewarding, and I feel like you guys are in that energy. You're feeling it. Yeah. I'm thinking of Promise by Sierra, and specifically the part at the beginning. She's like, I've been single for a while now, and I've been kind of lonely, and I'm looking for somebody to talk to, love me, someone who can hold me. Is that you? But you see how confident she sounds. Like she sounds like she knows what it is that she wants. She sounds like she knows what it is that she needs. She's not afraid to express it. She's not afraid to say it. Like her heart is ready and open. Like that's just the energy that I feel when it comes to y'all. Like that's what you guys feel like for my group too. So let's see group two. Spirit will when will group two be in a relationship? Spirit, when will group two be in a relationship? We have the King of Swords. Once again, it's just a matter of time. Spirit, when will group two be in a relationship? We have the Nine of Swords. Hmm, let me chew on it. Spirit, when will group two be in a relationship? We have Judgment, the Nine of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Spirit, can you clarify the King of Swords? We have the Knight of Cups. Some of you guys, it's a matter of time, but some of you guys, it's time for y'all to start dating or putting yourself back out there in some way or opening up, accepting invitations with the Knight of Cups energy. Spirit, can you clarify the Nine of Swords? We have Temperance. Spirit, can you clarify Judgment in the Knight of Wands? Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's definitely time for you guys to put your energy back out there or signal some sort of openness or availability. I do feel that from our group too. Because you guys are ready. We have Death with the Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is saying that you guys are not seeing a lot when it comes to your love life, but I feel like it's for that reason, or there's like a specific reason for that. I'm telling you guys from our group too. Whatever it is that you are wanting when it comes to love, it's definitely worth the wait. Yeah, Spirit is acknowledging delays with the Hangman energy. But the thing about it is, for my group to try to eat the delays, because I'm telling y'all, when your person comes in, like, it's on to that life with the Four of Wands energy. It's on to you guys, like being together for my group too, like for real. Okay? Like, I'm really getting that for y'all. So try to hold on with this Nine of Wands energy. Try to, with this Temperance energy, Temperance is a need for patience and tempering yourself, tempering your feelings and your emotions. I do feel for the most part, you guys keep a level head, but you're human. You know, the Nine of Swords energy, you do wonder too. You know, am I always gonna be alone? Will I find someone who really loves me, who I can really be with? I do feel those feelings do come up for you guys, but the thing about them is that's really healthy. And I feel like Spirit wants you guys to know this. Yeah. The thing about it that's really healthy for you guys is when you do have those feelings and those emotions, you nurture yourself. You take care of yourself. You soothe yourself. You tell yourself otherwise. And you lean on what it is that you already have experienced and already know. And that is so much better and so much more healthier and so much more of a aligned energy than someone who, you know, we're not judging them, because that is their process. That's part of their process. That's part of what they have to do. But that is energetically better than someone who, if they were feeling those feelings, they will run into the arms of somebody who they know doesn't love them. They are, you know, abandoning themselves for affection or for perceived affection or validation. um they make choices and decisions against themselves, you know, when they're in an Nine of Swords energy, as opposed to with that Temperance energy, allowing space for their feelings and their emotions, but also being level headed and not moving too quickly or too emotionally. So I do feel that here from my group too. Um, know that I keep getting that for you guys. Know that whatever it is that you're wanting, it is worth the wait. I really just feel that for y'all. Ace of Cups, you guys have some sort of big love that is coming in for you, group two. I really do feel that. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is a slow and steady energy, but also it is a surely energy. Like, this will surely happen with the Knight of Pentacles energy. It is slow and it is steady, but it is sure. Okay, and I feel like that's what Spirit wants you guys to know. It is for sure that some sort of love, the love that you're wanting with the Ace of Cups, the love that you feel in your heart, it is entering you guys' life. Okay, I really do feel that for my group too. We have Scorpio and Sag season being significant. You could be a Scorpio, you could be a Sag, or a person that you are dealing with could be a Scorpio or Sag, Virgo, Aquarius, Pisces. All right, let's see. Scorpio again with the Judgment energy. We have the Sun. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Tower. I love the Tower. Y'all be scared of the Tower. I love the Tower. We got the Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like Spirit wants you guys to know you have a lot of reasons to be optimistic or happy when it comes to you guys' love life with the Sun energy. I also feel like with the Nine Swords, when you are feeling these feelings, this is a call for you with the Six of Swords to switch up your energy, to start doing something differently that'll make you feel like you are getting closer to the love that you're wanting. So when you start to feel the Nine of Swords, these feelings, do something that makes you feel like you are getting closer to, or you can get close to your person. I don't necessarily know what that is for y'all, but that's what I'm picking up with the Six of Swords energy. Um, I also see some sort of, the Tower energy makes me feel like some sort of surprise, some sort of surprise, something coming out of the blue, something happening when you guys least expect it with the Tower energy. I really feel that for my group too. So, say with the Nine of Swords energy, when you are in this energy, a Six of Swords sort of thing to do would be like to maybe come back to this reading, so you get more hope, more clarity. You know, you get more peace to your mind, or go back to a maybe a personal reading, something that revitalizes your hope. That's what I'm getting for my group too. I also feel like we have the Two of Wands. It's time for you guys. So some of you guys, you have been putting yourself out there. Keep doing it. For others of you guys, I feel like Spirit is giving you the green light to making yourself open and available. All right, Spirit. What else for my group two? All right. Let's see. Spirit, what else for my group two? When will group two be in a relationship? When will group two be in a relationship? We have Give Me Some Sugar. It says hugs and kisses, adoration, snuggling, pillow talk, bonding, and someone's favorite. And we have Fixing To Go Get It, Required, and Inspired Action. Now is the time, readiness, and follow through. So when you guys be in a relationship, you guys are fixing to be in a relationship. Like I'm really getting that for you, group two. And have Give Me Some Sugar. Like I really feel like you guys are finding your favorite, or you are or will be being someone's favorite. Like I'm hearing You by Coco Jones. So I feel like somebody will be finding you and you will be finding someone. I really feel that for my group two. Spirit, what else for my group two? When will group two be in a relationship? And like this feels like a really nice, loving relationship where there is a lot of hugs and kisses, a lot of cuddling, a lot of bonding, just a lot of sweet energy between you and your person. And you feel very safe with them and them as well. We have one horse town here. It says boredom, monotony, small mindedness, branch out and move on, novelty needed. So when you guys are doing something new, I do feel that as well. Some of you guys, there may be a need to, it's like doing something outside of your comfort zone or outside of your routine or something that you don't normally do. I do feel that for my group too. I feel like that's when you're gonna meet this person. We have if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy, self love, relaxation, regeneration, safety within, and replenishment. And we do also have just fell off the turnip truck, naivety, obliviousness, inexperience, gullibility, study, and apprenticeship needed. This is also, once again, too, the two of wands makes me feel like a need to, you know, I keep getting that for everybody. Like throw yourself out there when it comes to life, or throw yourself into life. I keep seeing that being so important for everyone involved. I feel like I feel like it's easier for you guys to sit on the sideline, or I feel that too. You guys saying like, I'm just gonna be in my Empress energy, but at least with the Empress energy, put yourself in the vicinity to be acted upon. You gotta put yourself in places where people can see you or where people can act upon you. So I do feel that from our group too. Um, I feel like you guys will be in a relationship too when you feel like literally, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. When you feel this Ace of Cups, like your cup is like so full, when you feel relaxed, when you feel regenerated, when you feel very satisfied, replenished. I do see when you feel happy and healthy, I do see that's when a relationship is coming in. We do have too big for your britches on the back of the deck. It says arrogance, vanity, self-importance, being high and mighty, and modesty needed. Um, when you guys are more comfortable with being vulnerable as well, I do feel that. I do feel that from our group too. I feel y'all are working through it. I do feel you guys are working through it. Um, with this Eight of Swords energy, yeah. But it's when you guys feel comfortable, yeah. Especially with this Howler energy. And my thing is, you don't have to, yeah, because we have this Honey Child energy. I understand being a woman or feminine, and you want someone who is going to kind of, hmm, you want someone who's kind of going to steer the ship. I understand that definitely, but I do still feel that from our group too. I feel like it's easy going for you guys to be like, I'm gonna be in my Empress energy, but then you are quote unquote in your Empress energy, but when you're outside, you don't connect with people. You don't, at least you could say, hello. You can, be friendly, open, or inviting. You could start a conversation. You could give a compliment, for my group too. I do feel that doesn't put you guys like out of your Empress energy, or it doesn't make you any less desirable or of a woman or a feminine to do that for my group too. Okay. So I do feel that there's a little bit of a hang up that you guys have with communication when it comes to, relating with people romantically. But I feel like I just see you guys working through that. I do feel that for my group too. But that's you guys' little thing with the Eight of Swords, being willing to speak your desires, or just also just even express a little bit of interest. Like you don't have to go full gung ho. I do feel that from my group, so you don't have to, especially if that doesn't align with you, that feels unnatural to you. But I do feel for my group, so you guys have to at least be willing to open up the lines of communication. Okay. All right. So Spirit, what else for my group two? Spirit, when will group two be in a relationship? We have money versus love coming out. Spirit, when will group two be in a relationship? We have interference coming out with know your worth. Spirit, what else in my group two? When will group two be in a relationship? We have fate. And we have love. I'm hearing and I'm feeling it's fated for my group two. Okay. We have interference and know your worth. And we have money versus love. Back of the deck, we have friendship. I feel like friendships could be something that I don't feel that a friendship makes up for a relationship, and you can desire both and want both. But I do feel that here for my group too, that there are relationship needs for you guys that could be met through friendship. I do feel that here for my group too. I just feel this pointing to you guys just working on your relationships in general, and just working on choosing healthier relationships in general. This could be friendships, but loved ones. I'm just getting people around you as well for my group too. Okay. I'm getting with money versus love for my group too. When something, let's see, let's clarify money versus love. Here, please clarify money versus love for my group too. We have the Page of Pentacles. Some of you guys are needing a little bit more stability and security when it comes to your money or finances with this Page of Pentacles. As soon as that stabilizes, I do see some sort of, I see a healthy relationship coming in for y'all. For those, some of you guys too, you could be like just in a little bit of a situation. Some of y'all, it's like you just literally need to move, and that will open up opportunities for you guys as well. Some of you guys say like you're stuck at home to some degree. I feel like you have to move. You might have to branch out, and so there will be a change in your career, stability, security, and I feel like that will open up the space for more opportunities, um, and things of that nature for you guys as well. Because some of you guys, it just feels too, there is a real interference that is getting in the way of you guys like being able to like pursue or go out there when it comes to relationships. I feel spirit saying, hold on, things are going to change. Keep doing what's healthy and what's right for you, because things are going to change. They have to change. I do feel that for you guys, and it won't be an interference. And that's why I keep getting that too for my group too. It's just a matter of time. Like I really do feel that for my group too. It's just a matter of time because you guys do already feel quite aligned. Now, for others of you with this Page of Pentacles, there could be a need to make time or space for love, for real, for real. And for others of you as well, for Mercury too, you have to be willing to trust a little bit and give a little bit to get a little bit with this Page of Pentacles energy. Okay. Let me hurry up because we are on 10%. Okay, we have interference, know your word. So some of you guys are really dealing with like a real interference right now. Like you have like just certain circumstances that are preventing you from really connecting with people in the way that you might like or want to. So that could be an interference. I'm just getting for spirit. If that is the case, I just get spirit telling you to trust in your fate and trust in your situation and keep your heart open with this love energy because you guys have it coming in. I just do feel that from my group too. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take everything off of the mic. I just don't want my phone to die. Give me 1 second. All right, y'all. I'm back. Spirit, clarify interference and know your worth for my group too. Thank you so much. Spirit, my group too. Please clarify interference and know your worth. We have the King of Wands. Back of the deck, we have the Chariot. Seeing King Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Spirit, please clarify the King of Wands once more for my group too. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you guys, there could be a need to branch out and move on from, with the King of Wands, a passionate connection, but someone who is with the Nine of Pentacles choosing to be single and breadcrumbing you, or it's like they're not invested into you the way that they would be if you guys were seriously in a relationship with one another. And I do feel for some of you guys, there is a need to completely, like, you need to, like, okay, if this happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it's still going to be okay. And energetically move away from it. Because that is also something that could also be something that is causing a blockage here for some of you guys, for my group too. Okay. Yeah, you guys will be in a relationship too when you don't do, like, I'm getting like it could be some sort of, it could be a sort of situation where you don't even care about maybe the relationship status, but I do think your ego could be caught up. Like, I don't know. I'm just getting the energy of y'all, like, kind of like, I don't know if this person could have multiple people. There's a certain feeling of like wanting to win though, caught up in dealing with this person, or it has become toxic, or you guys are navigating it in a way where it's no longer healthy for you. So it's like it's time to, you know, to move accordingly when it comes to that. What else? Because a lot of you guys are just engaging in it because you are bored. What else? This is fate. Spirit, please clarify fate for my group too. We have the Hangman. I'm telling you guys, the delays are for a reason. And it, but you guys, I'm telling you guys, this star energy is worth the wait. Okay? I'm telling you. Spirit wants you to know that this is worth the wait. Trust the delays with the fate energy. Trusting your journey, trusting your path as well. It may not look like how other people's life looks, and that's okay. It's still good. Spirit, please clarify love here for my group 2. For when will they be in a relationship? You have the Queen of Wands, we have the World. Yes. So this is literally about you guys being the source and the center of your own joy, happiness, fulfillment. And you guys being out in the world and like literally allowing for yourself to be seen, approached, like enjoyed, experienced with the World energy. Ace of Pentacles on the back of the deck. I also feel, yeah, some sort of stability here with you guys when you guys are on your own 2 feet. Maybe you made some sort of move. You have some new start in your career or with your finances with the Ace of Pentacles. But I feel like, yeah, I truly feel like that's when you guys will be in a relationship. Feels, I know Spirit says quick. What Spirit thinks is quick, we don't think it's quick. But it feels like definitely sooner than you guys anticipate or even realize from our group 2. Like, I'm really getting at, it's kind of crazy how fast it's coming in. Like, it's kind of crazy. Okay. Aquarius season could be significant for my group 2. Okay, yeah, we're still feeling me. Okay, so let's see. Let's look into the timing. Oh my God, I have these upside down. I have everything upside down. So let's look into the timing. We have Wednesday, make up a balance, be entirely realistic. We have Pisces, find your center, 12 weeks, 12 months. And we have Saturday here, search for joy, stay agile. Okay. So I feel like there are things that you guys have to be realistic or take a balanced approach about when it comes to your relationships with this Wednesday energy. But you can meet someone on a Wednesday or a Saturday or during Pisces season. Wednesday also makes me feel like you guys giving space or room for your love life when it comes to your life. But I just keep feeling there are real things that you guys are dealing with or having to navigate that they just are affecting your love life. They just have to be accepted. I feel like with the find your center energy, you guys will be or have been doing that. And you will be in a relationship when you have found your center. And we all know what that feels like. So if you don't feel like you won't, with that find your center energy, you will know what that feels like. And if you don't feel that energy, you're not gonna feel like you are in that energy until you are in that energy. We do have Saturday though, which is making me feel like Spirit is saying, like, especially your weekends for my group too. Use your weekends wisely. Make sure that you are going outside. Like literally, like it says, search for joy. I really do feel that for my group too. In order for life to come and get you, life has to know that you are living it. Life has to know that you are out there. Like I said, some of you guys have real limits and restrictions and limitations, but for some of y'all, you can get out there. You can put yourself out there in some way. Do it every way that you can. I'm getting that from my group too. Do it. We have the Mask here. We have the Poet. We have the Womb. We have the Flame. All right, for major themes for when you guys will be in a relationship. So when you guys, with this Mask energy, are working through releasing and letting go, of a certain mask, of a certain persona. It says the persona, the performance, the reveal. It says when this card appears, enact the side of you that is seeking expression, yet was never given a role to play on the stage of your life. So it feels like there some sort of true expression. But I do feel more than the other pals from my group too. I feel like that's where you guys are at though. It says, speak with the other's voice, embody the other's limbs. You are taking part in the ritual of expanding the self. There may be mischief and deception around, and others may be trying on new masks too. No one is sure who is who. It's likely you've become so attached to a single mask that you need to fall face forward into this perception bending time. Trust it. It says, when light reveals what has been suppressed, when dark further conceals what is rejected. So that's what I'm getting. It's very important for y'all to reveal what has been suppressed. Reveal what it feels like you are keeping back, what you feel you have to hide. Yeah, what you are with this Eight of Swords energy. It's a certain way that you have been moving to protect yourself. I feel like maybe, yeah, I feel like you guys have been moving in this kind of arrogant, vain, self-important, high and modesty energy to protect yourself. But for a lot of y'all, for my group too, this sort of persona is suppressing your true want or desire for communication, you having the courage to do so, you being honest, you sharing and revealing what it is that you really feel. Okay. So we also have the poet here. Which for me, it says, yes, it says the artist, the witness, and the truth teller. So this for me is like, especially too with the poet, you think of a lot of like flowery language and a lot of vulnerability and emotionality and, you know, heartfeltness and openness in that way. And I do feel that here for my group too. I feel like that's super duper important for you guys to tell your truth, for you to say what it is that you feel. Yeah, like it says, the poet's work is to feel immensely and not be afraid. And that's what I feel here for you guys, is to feel what it is that you feel and not be afraid to say it, to express it, to be open about it. That's where your most rewarding relationship is going to come from. That's where your most rewarding connection is going to come from. Let's see. We're going to also look into the womb. It says the nest, the belly, the origin. I also feel like you guys are going to be in a relationship, once again, that self-love energy, that regeneration energy. Yes. That when you are nourished, when you are taking really good care of yourself, when you are in that feeling of harmony, that feeling of warmth, you feel warm, you feel loved, you feel okay too, you feel held with this, the womb energy. Yes, it says the womb awaits your return to help you heal and grow. This card is a call to keep things simple, to return, to be reborn in the name of love. So yes, that is literally what I feel here for you, group 2. Yeah, it says this card returns us to the warmth, tenderness, and sacred intelligence from which we came. So that's what I'm feeling here for you guys. When you are feeling warm, open, receptive, nourished, happy, replenished, and like truly satisfied within, for my group 2. We have the flame here as well. Let's see. What does this say? I just seen it. It says the fire, the spark, the glimmer. And it says health, mental clarity, and good digestion. I feel that too. When you guys are in a healthy state of mind and a healthy energy, and it feels like you guys are already on your way for my group 2. It might require a few more healthy choices and just a few more time, like being in that state or in that energy, but you guys are very well on your way. I do feel that from our group 2 here with this flame energy. Yeah. But that's what I'm getting, when you guys are feeling healthy, when there is no fog related to relationships that is, obstructing your view or preventing you from seeing things clearly. When you are, you know, just in a good space. I do feel that for my group 2. All right, so let's get some final surrender messages for group 2. Spirit, any final messages for group 2? Any final advice for group 2 when it comes to group 2's love life? We have surrender your fear of change. It says the universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. We also have surrendered to inner peace. It says cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. That's what I'm getting to with the poet energy. Some of you guys could feel like, oh, to be that emotional. Like, I'm thinking of how people think poets are cheesy. And like maybe even cringe. I am kind of getting that. But it's when you guys allow yourselves to be cheesy or to be cringe. That's when you could be free. I really am getting that from our group 2. And that's when you really are in that energy to pursue and go towards love. I really do feel that from our group 2. We also have surrendered to complete healing. It says, open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Back of the deck, we have surrendered negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. All right, so that is what I have for you, group 2. I do hope that resonates. I hope that brought you guys some clarity, some insight, and some guidance when it comes to your situation. I do want to thank both my spiritual team and your spiritual team for helping me to channel this message for you guys. I do hope that you guys like it. If you do, definitely leave me a like. Leave me a comment down below letting me know how it resonates for you guys, because I would love to know. And definitely consider subscribing. That's me, y'all. Subscribing to the channel if you guys like me and my energy, because I would love to have you guys here. If there are any other readings that you guys are interested, definitely check those out for me. If there are any personal readings or any sort of energy exchange that you guys might want to engage in, all of the information is located in the description box down below. I want to say thank you again, group 2, for letting me read for you guys, and I'll talk to y'all soon, okay? Bye. Hi, group 3. Welcome to your reading. So this reading is for everyone who chose this angel aura quartz. So this is going to be you guys' reading for when will you be in a relationship, plus timing and advice. So we are going to look into the current energy with this oracle that I pre-shuffle here. We're going to get some tarot. We're going to get some more oracle. And we're also going to look into the timing and major themes that you guys are maybe experiencing when this relationship enters you guys' life. And we're also going to get some advice for you guys at the end. All right, so yeah, before I pop into the reading, group 3, I do want to let you guys know that I'm open for personal. So if you guys want to book with me, the link to do so is in the description box. This reading is actually the monthly special, so if you guys would like to purchase it, the link to do so is in the description box. Also, if you guys are wanting to keep up with the Queen of Queens Tarot, definitely refer to the community tab. You guys can also follow us on Instagram, where I do post pick a card content. All right, group 3, let's go ahead and take our deep breath. All right, and let's pop right on in. So you guys have passion here. It says insane chemistry, like each other equally, and having fun. So honestly, what this had immediately made me think of is the surrender to passion card in the surrender deck. And it is like Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Hold on. I'm butchering it. Hold on. Give me 1 second, you guys. Okay, we found it. So it says surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. I honestly feel like you guys are not even in your head anymore when it comes to love and relationships. You guys are very much so feeling the fire in your belly. You're trusting your intuition. You are also just moving with your own energy, and you are trusting yourself is what I'm getting from my group 3 as well. Yes, I feel like you guys are focusing on the people or activities that ignite your passion, and you guys are letting it flow. So it's either you guys are very involved, like you have a passion. For my group 3, I'm getting that as well. For others of you, you're learning to follow your passions. You're learning to trust those things that you feel strongly about and let it flow. I am getting that from my group 3 as well. I also feel too, like with this passion energy, like you guys are not trying to force situations or connections anymore. You guys are only moving towards or pursuing things that you get that feeling for with the passion energy. It's like that like like I'm getting like my sacral, like or I'm feeling it like my sacral. It's like pushing me or drawing me towards it. Like you guys don't even, like, if something just doesn't like hit you anymore, you guys are just so uninterested, and I love that for y'all. I really do feel that here for group 3. So yeah, we're gonna look a little bit deeper and see how this energy plays out. But yeah, I feel like you guys, that's what you guys are looking for. You're looking for people where there is insane chemistry. The both you guys like each other equally. It's fun. Like, that's where you guys are at for my group 3 when it comes to love and relationships. Anything less, I feel like you guys are just disinterested. Now, I feel, for the most part, I feel this swinging positively for most of you guys here. But for others of you, I can see this where there's been too much emphasis or focus on passion beyond other things when it comes to compatibility, and that being a problem. But we'll see when the tarot comes out. All right, Spirit, for my group 3. Spirit, when will group 3 be in a relationship? 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 Thank you so much. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords. Spirit, can you clarify the 10 of Wands? We have the Empress. Spirit, please clarify the Knight of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Swords. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the Knight of Swords, clarifying the Queen of Swords. Back of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. So I'm really getting it split into 2 ways. So for those who, it's like nobody is just doing it for you. For my group 3, I feel like somebody's gonna come in with the Ace of Cups who gives you those feelings that you've been wanting or looking for. It feels like you guys have been really putting in a lot of effort when it comes to, you know, nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, making good choices for yourself. And this feels like just a need to keep persevering and keep pushing forward, keeping your heart open, and keep putting yourself out there too with the Three of Cups energy. Most of you guys here too, if you resonate with that first storyline with that Queen of Swords energy, you know what it is that you want. So with the Knight of Swords, it's either now it's time to go get it, or just being open to, continuing to go get it with the Knight of Swords energy, or continuing to be in that decisive energy, continuing to be focused on what it is that you are wanting. And the Queen of Swords, she is kind of uncompromising because she knows it's unwise to do so. This is somebody who has, been through a good bit with that Queen of Swords energy. Now, for others of you, if you are involved in a passionate relationship, or in a relationship where there is a lot of passion, there's a lot of chemistry here, and you know that this person feels that way towards you, but things are still one-sided with the Ten of Wands energy, or there's been a dragging of feet. I'm gonna tell you guys, you're not gonna be in a relationship with that person. You're not gonna be in a relationship with that person. It's not gonna happen. For those from our group 3, it's not gonna happen. It's something that with the Two of Swords, you guys have been in denial about. This person doesn't see anything wrong with the way or the pacing of things here between both of you guys. This person doesn't see anything wrong with that being the way that it is. For them, with the Nine of Pentacles, it's convenient, it's routine, it's, it's a little bit of like, for them, it was always going to be, you scratch my back, I scratch your back sort of situation. And it was never going to be anything more than that. And that's how they have it in their head. And that's how they thought that you guys had it in their head. So when they see you doing anything else otherwise, they could maybe get a little frustrated, or they don't understand. I do feel that from my group 3. Yeah, this is a situation where you're trying to make passion into love, or you're trying to turn lust into love. It's not going to happen. Queen of Swords is saying that you will be placed in a position where you're going to have to make decisive action here in a situation. And you also will have to get back out there with the Three of Cups energy and meet people again. Meet people who are more aligned with this Ace of Cups with you, with what it is that you need with the Ace of Cups energy. All right, let's clarify. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is a situation where, like I said, if you are trying to turn a situation of lust into love, this person is not open or receptive towards that. For them, with the Three of Pentacles, it's Three of Pentacles typically comes up to signal like some sort of situation where it's like friends with benefits, or it's no strings attached, or it's casual, or like I said, it's a situation where it's like, I scratch your back, you scratch my back. With the Three of Pentacles energy, is very dry. It's very like lack of love, okay? Or I won't say lack of care, but it is a lack of love. It's not like trying to be in a relationship. It's not like trying to be involved in that and committed in that way. For my group 3. So this could be maybe something you guys are hoping or wishing for, but it's not going to happen, you guys. If you're wanting to be in a relationship, you're going to have to break off from that. You're going to have to move on and away from that connection. Now, for others of you, if this is a situation where, you've been getting very much so in touch with your passions, I feel like you guys are there, but there does need to be some sort of effort made to put yourself out there in some way with the Three of Pentacles. Make yourself available or open in some way. For those where it's like you are connected to your passions, you're looking for somebody or something to kind of spark it, or somebody to make you feel that way that you're wanting to feel. I do feel like that is coming in, but you just have to keep going. I do feel that for my group 3. Spirit, when will group 3 be in a relationship? When will group 3 be in a relationship? Thank you, Spirit. We have over yonder, it says focus forward, anticipation, potential, eyes on the prize, choices, and surprises. We have fix into, go get it, required and inspired action. Now is the time, readiness, and follow through. We have stumping grounds here, origin, nostalgia, memories, tradition, tribute, visit, and past connection. And we have aren't you precious? It says suffering fools, disdain, displeasure, contempt, poking fun, read between the lines, and we have 2 peas in a pod. Soul partnership, resonance, true love, mirror match, and blessings and life mate. Some of you guys are kidding yourself about a particular situation. It's not going to change, y'all. I promise you guys, I'm not saying that to hurt you guys. I'm saying this because I know that you want love, you want a real relationship. It's not going to work with some sort of past connection. This is a connection that is maybe full of nostalgia, memories. It's become normal to you. It's like, I'm hearing second nature. But I feel like a lot of you guys are looking to get a big reason why you are still in this relationship or dealing with this connection is because you're looking to get back what you had in the past with this person. Right here, right now, it's not going to happen. Right here, as things stand right now, it's not going to happen. And that needs to be accepted so you guys can move forward. You're kidding yourself with this aren't you precious energy. You're kidding yourself. I feel like this person as well, like, it makes me feel, I don't like this energy either because it makes me feel like this person, when maybe you guys have brought up, you know, wanting to find your true love, wanting to be in a true relationship, it feels like this person, I don't know if they could have downplayed it for you, or it feels like you guys have dealt with a person who has made it clear that they don't want that with y'all. And I feel like it is important to heed that, y'all. No matter how much it might hurt, I feel like that it's super important to heed that and to see that for what it is. We have over yonder, focus forward. I do feel that here from our group 3. You guys will be in a relationship when you focus forward, when you move forward. Some of you guys as well. Well, before I get there, for those where you are, you know, stuck in nostalgia, stuck in the past, or trying to get back what was, there is a need to move forward and to put your energy towards something else, something new, if you are seriously wanting to be in a relationship. Because this other person, this past connection that you guys are dealing with, this person does not have the capacity. This person cannot hold you. If anything, they could think love is a joke. Or you guys' feelings, your sweetness, the fact that you still are so open when it comes to love, they could think that is a joke. And you deserve somebody who takes your feelings seriously, y'all. Okay. For others of you where, you know, you're looking for someone who gives you that spark, who gives you that sort of energy, I do feel like it is coming. And I can see where you guys' experiences and the things that you have been through are leaving you jaded or have left you jaded. But I feel like some sort of connection is coming in that's going to really make you reconsider, rethink, or look at things from a different angle. I really feel that. Yeah, we have swinging on the front porch. It says, good times, cozy feelings, slow down, be in nature, and thankfulness. I feel like a relationship, you guys will be in a relationship too when you're in a state of a feeling of ease, when you are slowing down, when you're feeling cozy. When you're feeling open or receptive when it comes to relationships. I really do feel that. Spirit, what else for my group 3? When will group 3 be in a relationship? Also, yeah, for you guys where, like I said, you're looking for someone who hits you in that way. Try not to be so jaded and so critical and so stuffy with that Queen of Swords when it comes to love. You do, with that Queen of Swords, you do know a lot. You are able to call BS when you see it. But don't cut yourself off from those feelings, you guys. Don't make yourself feel like, don't feel like maybe you have done unwise things because you thought that was love, because you thought that's what you had to do to have love. But you are older, you're wiser now, you have a better head on your shoulders. Don't cut yourself off from feeling that love. Don't act too either like you're above it with this aren't you precious energy. Don't act like you're above your feelings. Don't act like you're not feeling what it is that you're feeling. Or don't act like you don't want what it is that you want. You can still want what you want and still move wisely with the Queen of Swords energy while still also not denigrating love or, acting like good relationships aren't a good thing. Because I do feel that here for you guys. Don't allow for these experiences to leave you guys jaded, y'all. Don't allow for these experiences to make you feel like you can't have what it is that you're wanting when it comes to love, because I do see that here for you guys. But your attitude with this aren't you precious energy, your mindset. Don't become bitter, you guys. Don't become jaded. I just feel that's super duper important for y'all. Caution against things that make you feel that way. All right. Some of you guys too, you could be dealing with a situation that isn't good for you because you're like, oh, this is just the way that it is. No, it's not. People are in healthy relationships. People can have healthy relationships with each other. This is not just the way that relationships between a man and a woman have to go, or just two people have to go. It doesn't have to be this way. So please, y'all, don't settle. Don't make a choice out of scarcity and then say with the Queen of Swords that it's a wise decision. Because no, it's not. You're making that decision because you feel like it's easier to control it. You're making that decision because you feel like you're dealing with the devil that you know. What's harder is to make a decision to leave a person and not know what's on the other side. What's harder is to keep your heart open. That's the easy way out. Being with somebody just so you can have a person and you know that person isn't good for you. That's the easy way out, saying that's just the way it is. Okay. Spirit, what else for group 3? We have romance, you guys. We have romance. Spirit, what else for my group 3? When will group 3 be in a relationship? We have ego, robotic, and detachment. We have reciprocity and confusion. One more, Spirit, for my group 3. We have synchronicity. Back of the deck, we have fate. All right, so we have to focus forward towards more romantic potentials, more romantic energy, more romantic choices, and trust that there will be more for us to experience for my group 3. Okay, I really do feel that. I do see this. I see beautiful surprises coming in here for y'all for my group 3. But y'all have to also, I feel for my group 3 too. Some of you guys are holding on to a drama. Your ego is so invested into it. But you have to know your worth. You have to know that you're worthy and deserving of more than that. Okay? Some of you guys too, you know you're more worthy and deserving of drama too. For my group 3. And because of that, I do, because it's like I'm above this. Like, I'm not doing this. I'm above this. And that's the energy I'm getting too. You guys have to feel and know that you are above just trifling energy and trifling sort of situations, and just being like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not settling for that. And I do feel because of that, for my group 3, more romance, more love is coming in for y'all. When you guys find a relationship, when you work through that programming with this robotic energy, some sort of programming that makes you guys with this ego energy feel in control. It makes you feel safe, but it's also keeping you from really connecting with others. There may be a need to really work on you guys' detachment with this detachment energy. Spirit, can you please clarify this for my group 3? Yeah, 6 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. Some of you guys are holding on to the past, and it's a blockage with the 5 of Wands energy. Yeah, your nostalgia is a blockage. Yes, you waiting patiently for a situation is a blockage. It has to be. If we figure it out, oh my God, thank you, Lord. Yeah, that's great. And it has to be, if it's not this person and we don't figure out and I find somebody else, it's still going to be great. But this attachment to a specific outcome, to being with a specific person, that is killing your love life. This attachment towards being with this specific person when you know that this person is not good for you is killing your love life for my group 3. For others of you too, where you're looking for someone to give you that spark, that passion too, I feel like it's looking at everybody through the lens of people from the past. That is something that's that needs to be worked on and worked through for you guys. There is, whatever can't be fallen to in this pile, there is some sort of action though that you know you need to take, that you have been dreading or resisting or refusing or in denial about taking. That's the action that you need to take from our group 3. There is some sort of, that is what's going to lead to you guys being in a relationship as well, taking that action. We have reciprocity here and confusion. Spirit, can you please clarify this for my group 3? You have the High Priestess, the Hermit. You guys have been given a lot of false narratives about relationships. And I'm getting something specifically with a twin flame dynamic or something like that, which is causing a lot of confusion and is keeping you nostalgic, is keeping you stuck. When it comes to those types of relationships, either, also as well, I didn't even say either. When it comes to those types of relationships as well, if there is too much emphasis on what this person is thinking or feeling, you're not going to be able to see how you are thinking and feeling. And that is what this relationship is supposed to be for you in the first place. It's supposed to help you work through how you are thinking or feeling. It's not supposed to be you healing and doing all this work or effort to get back with this person. No, it's supposed to see how this person affects you and what that means for you and your life. Okay? And if you guys end up in a space or an energy where you can be back together, that is good. But some of you guys, this person is simply a catalyst. This person is only a catalyst. That's the only thing that they can be for you. Even if they were to return, there would fundamentally be something in you guys' relationship, in the way that you guys relate with one another, that is preventing y'all from being together. There's a fundamental lack of grounding there. And some of you guys, there is a need to confront that. There is a need to accept that. Because you are living in the past. You are living for something or waiting for something to come back. It may not ever come back, and you have to be okay with that. I do feel that so strongly for my group 3. And the relationship could still be beautiful. It could still be wonderful. It can still be a win. But you don't have to be with anyone. You don't have to be with any soul person. And I feel like that has been a lot of messaging that you guys have been picking up. Is very damaging. I can see it causing a lot of confusion here for you guys. Okay. We have synchronicity here. Spirit, for my group 3. When will group 3 be in a relationship with synchronicity? We have Judgment here. We have the Page of Wands, Strength, and the Lovers. King of Swords in the back of the deck. I feel like you guys are also going to be getting, you're going to be getting signs and synchronicities. You're going to be, Page of Wands is like, you getting messages to be excited. And also, Judgment is just things being revealed to you. You meeting and connecting with this person. I feel like it's going to be very profound. It's going to be, yes. Like you thought, that's what I'm getting for my group 3. You thought you felt passion with a past connection. I'm telling you guys, this new connection that is coming in is going to feel strong. And for those of you guys who you've been waiting for, like somebody to light your fire like that, and you've been feeling like your energy has just been like so, like kind of, or like, you know, that when it comes to that specific energy, it's just been so low. I'm telling you, for my group 3, this connection that's coming in, it's going to light you up for real. So I do really just feel that. That's why I keep getting that. Please don't settle. Please don't settle. Please don't settle. Like I keep getting that for my group 3. Please don't settle. Please don't just feel like this is all you have to take. Please just don't feel like this is just the way that it is. No, it's not. You can have a love where you feel passion like fire, and you also feel very cozy, very comfortable with this person. A lot of you guys, the current relationship that you're dealing with dealing with is nothing but drama. I don't care if it's a twin flame. I don't care if it's a soulmate. If it's nothing but drama, if you can't find any peace with it, if you can't sleep well at night being in this relationship, you don't need to be in it. And I feel like that's what spirit is saying. It's saying you're not gonna be in a relationship until you get there, until you feel peace, until you have clarity, until you can sleep at night. Okay? I don't mean to be preachy, you guys, but I just feel like your spiritual team, they have been really trying to get this across to you guys. And if you say that you really want a relationship, these are the choices that you must make for it. Okay? And no, they are not easy. Like I said, everything else that I'm seeing being done here, that's the easy decision. It's so much more harder to make a decision and stand on it. It's so much more harder to know what it is that your boundaries are and move firmly with them. All right. So let's see. Let's look at the timing for y'all. We have 1. It says it is almost going too fast. We have Sunday here. Go inwards. Develop a vision. And we have Monday. Swap ideas. Seek advice. We also have the thread. We have the seed. We have the queen. And we have the destroyer. Okay. So for my group 3, I actually see love coming in quite quickly. Like some of you guys, as soon as you release or let go of a situation, it's like spirit is like, oh, your spiritual team is like, oh my God, thank God. I just never thought. It's like they like, okay, I knew that this would happen, but oh my God, group 3, we've been waiting for you to do this. Like we've been waiting for this person to come in for you, and I just see that happening. Like it's like whoosh, okay, now we can release this person to group 3 because group 3 is ready for it. I feel like you guys do need to develop a vision or idea of love and choose it. Don't straddle the fence when it comes to it. If it's something that you want, it's a true desire for you, choose it and nothing less. Okay? That's what I'm getting from my group 3. We have swap ideas here. We have seek advice. Some of you guys, there is a need for you guys to get some advice. Maybe get a personal reading and really look into like, your behavior patterns, the ways that you are, operating when it comes to relationships, the sort of mindsets that are undergirding your energy towards relationships. I feel like that's super duper important for y'all. Also with this swap ideas energy, for some of you guys, if you're in a situation where you are with a person, you really want to make it work and you feel like this is it, okay, well, tell this person how you feel. See what they think as well. Swap ideas with them and see if this really is a loving relationship or if this is a person who cannot hold you. For those where you are kind of looking for someone to like give you that spark, I feel like with this Monday energy, I feel like there's this way that you guys are relating or a certain behavior. Like I'm getting like, ask your friends, like, when you see me interacting with people, how do I come off? Like, what do I look like? And they know you, so they really can tell you how you look. If you look crazy or if you look like, okay, group 3 might be okay. But I do feel that with this swap ideas energy, like, I feel like you need somebody who you trust with this moon energy who can give you good feedback and help you see yourself how you look for my group 3. We have the thread here. Let's see. We have the thread. Let's see what it says. It says the path, the vein, the circuit. It says life is a tangle, so much happiness simultaneously and circuitously, leaving us grappling for meaning and direction in a network of distractions. When we connect to the energy of the thread, however, we strike the deepest vein in the body. Our whole being responds to its tug. Interesting. So when you guys be in a relationship, I feel that for my group 3, you guys are going to know with this thread energy. You're going to know, like, you guys are going to feel that pull, that tug towards this person, towards the situation. You guys are also going to feel aligned. It says meaning is pumped through our bloodstream. Our mind and spirits are lifted. We remember who we are and what we came into this world to do. I also feel when you guys are feeling aligned, when you're feeling aligned choices, when you are aligned with your passion, with those people or activities that ignite your passion, I feel like that's when this relationship is coming in for you guys as well. Yes. Okay, we do have the seed here as well. And it says the beginning, the origin, the pearl. And it says here, beginnings come in many forms. They are not always a beautiful seed placed intentionally in nourishing soil. Okay, it says, it says, know that when this card appears, there's potent generative energy all around. It stirs your very insides and usually results in an antsy, impatient feeling. Pay particular attention to what agitates you, as it is a sure sign of growth to come. You are bumping up against a growth edge. It is from the grit that the pearl eventually comes to be. It's through doing the things that you guys are a little irritated by. Like, if I have said anything that's kind of rubbing you with the seed energy in a wrong way, or not necessarily in the wrong way, but it's kind of irritating you, it's kind of like getting under your skin, that when you work through that, when you confront that, that is when you guys will be in a relationship. Okay. Yes, like it says, it is from the grit that the pearl eventually comes to be. So it's going to be from making the hard choices. It's going to be from making the hard decisions. It's going to be from doing the things that you guys are avoiding doing, or not necessarily wanting to do, but needing to do. That's when you guys are going to be in a relationship. Okay. For my group 3, let's see, we have the queen here. So this is you guys truly being in that empress energy. Yeah, it says the empress, the mother queen, the sovereign. So it says the embodiment of grace, courage, resolve, and stillness. So I feel like when you guys are in that energy, that graceful energy, that courageous energy, that like that energy of knowing who you are and what it is that you want, feeling strong, feeling confident, feeling sexy, feeling at peace though, feeling good within. I feel moving from the heart. I feel like that's when you guys will definitely be in a relationship. It says either she presides over the room with grace and eloquence that comes from the heavens to uplift the spirit of others, or she falls into petty, contemptuous moods, casting a shadow across the land. So I feel that too. When you guys are emotionally regulated, okay? It says the queen is... To embody the queen is to settle into deep trust, resolve, and power. The royal queen fears nothing, for divinity itself cradles her heart. So that's what I'm getting here for you guys. Yeah, when you are open, receptive, when you are also thinking and considering other people, when you are not in that energy of being like too vain, too selfish, or just thinking too much about yourself. That's what I'm getting. When you're in your power, that's what I'm getting to with the queen energy. And I also feel with the destroyer energy, it does feel like there will be some things that will have to be destroyed. There will be some things that will have to be broken down, released, and let go of. Yes, we have one light here. Swift and precise blows that redirect our life. Okay, so there are things that will come to an end in order for you guys to get the relationship that you're really wanting and the relationship that you really need. Okay, let's get some final surrender messages. All right, Spirit, any final advice for group 3? Thank you so much. Any final advice? We have surrendered to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Spirit, what else for my group 3? We have surrender your fear of change. It says the universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation and have faith that all is well. One more, Spirit. For my group 3. We also have surrendered to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs. And remember that no is a complete sentence. We also have surrendered to the beauty of the natural world. And we also have surrendered negative thinking. I feel like you guys are like, there's a part of you guys that is, that is jaded and like thinking quite negatively. Give somebody the chance to disappoint you at the very least. Don't start off with that sort of mindset. Give somebody also the chance to surprise you guys. That's what I'm getting with the surrender to the beauty of the natural world energy. You never know what is out there. You never know who you can meet. You never know, who could come into your life and change things for the better. But you have to believe, or just even be open or receptive to it for my group 3. And you can't be if you are telling yourself these sort of narratives, these sort of stories, if you are, keeping sort of mindsets and beliefs about people with the surrender negative thinking energy. Maybe there are, maybe there are a lot of one certain type of thing. Okay, we confront that there are a lot, but that doesn't mean everybody is like this with the surrender negative thinking energy. That doesn't mean everybody, wants one specific thing. If you can believe, my thing is, if you can believe in your negative thoughts, you can also believe in the positive ones as well. And I am getting that for my group 3. I'm sure that just as much proof and evidence that you have for things going negatively, you also have proof of things going right as well. So use that too. I'm getting that for my group 3. But there is a sort of jaded mindset. And I'm not saying that there is no reason why you guys can have that. But my thing is too, you don't have to deal with a person who is not aligning with what it is that you're wanting out of love. As soon as they show you anything otherwise, you're like, okay, I have received information that has told me otherwise. I can move accordingly. And it doesn't have to be a big old thing, okay? But this sort of mindset, this sort of energy is just preventing you guys from even getting started. And who wants that? Especially too if you say you really want love, if you really value love. You just can't believe those certain things. You can't move like that, okay? We have surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. That spirit work is magic for you. So if you feel like you've done everything you can to, give it to spirit. If you feel like it's going to take a miracle, okay, put it in spirit's hand. I really do feel that for my group 3, okay? Yeah, we have surrendered to success. I do actually see a lot of you guys being successful when it comes to your love life. But yeah, you will have to surrender your resentment. You will have to forgive others, and you also have to forgive yourself. Okay? Like with the Queen of Swords energy, of course, you want to be strict and you want to use your wisdom and what you have learned wisely moving forward, but you cannot keep punishing yourself. You cannot keep getting on yourself for doing what you didn't do or for not knowing what you didn't know, y'all. Okay? You have to be able to move forward. You have to be able as well to know that you can trust yourself moving forward, and also have compassion for yourself for the past and the future. You know, you have to be sweet with yourself. You have to show love to yourself. Okay? Like, you're human, y'all. And this love stuff is messy. You're going to do things that, you never thought you would do. It's okay. You can always come back from anything. I don't care what nobody says. You can come back from anything. As long as you take accountability, you eat it, and you move forward, you can come back from anything. Okay? Like, take true accountability. You confront whatever it is that you did. You learn from it. And you move accordingly in the future. But that doesn't mean, like, being in that Queen of Swords energy doesn't mean, like, Queen of Swords is very open and receptive. She just knows when somebody's on bullshit and she moves accordingly. But she doesn't have to make it a big old thing unless she has to make it a big old thing. Okay? And I just keep getting that from my group 3. All right? So yeah, y'all, that is what I have for you. I do hope that resonates. I hope that brought you guys some clarity, some insight, and some guidance when it comes to your situation. I do want to thank both my spiritual team and your spiritual team for helping me to channel this message for you guys. I do hope that you guys like it. If you do, definitely leave me a like, leave me a comment down below, let me know how it resonates for y'all, because I would love to know. And definitely consider subscribing to the channel if you guys like me and my energy, because I would love to have you guys here. If there are any other readings that you guys are interested, definitely check those out for me. If there are any personal readings or any sort of energy exchange that you guys might want to engage in, all the information is located in the description box down below. I want to say thank you again, group 3, for letting me read for you guys, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Okay, bye.